Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. My life, my family. Welcome. I'm 61 years old. I'm from Humberston in Lincolnshire. I left school at 15 years of age. I was very astute and I took up an apprenticeship as a commercial vehicle mechanic. After completing my apprenticeship, I decided to challenge myself with other engineering practices and went as a refrigeration engineer at Birdseye. In 1983, I went to work abroad. I worked in Saudi Arabia, Oman and Libya. For the last 15 years, I've worked all over the UK at power stations and oil refineries. My hobbies and interests. When I was 21, I achieved my black belt in Shotokan Karate. Please do not let that influence the voting. I also enjoy playing the guitar. I collect musical instruments. I enjoy weight training and keeping fit in general. I also really like walking the Derbyshire Peaks, one of my favourite pastimes. I've had a great life. I also have a wonderful wife. She's my rock, Shirley. I met her when she was 17 and I was 22. I was a roadie in a local rock band at the time. We've been happily married now for 35 years. For the last 15 years, she's worked for Estee Lauder as a beauty consultant, hence my youthful looks. She's involved in a lot of charity work, one in particular which is called Look Good, Feel Good. This is where she goes to women's hospitals where they are undergoing treatment for cancer, undergoing chemotherapy. She does all their makeup and talks to them and makes them feel good about themselves. I think it's a very worthy charity. She's also on the committee of the local NSPCC and helps with fundraising and charity events for the children in need. She goes to the gym most days and really likes to keep herself fit. In 2009, we both did the Great North Run together, which was quite an achievement. In 2010, we walked the Inca Trail, 4 days trekking through the Peruvian mountains. What a fantastic experience, but that deserves its own Toastmasters speech. She's also the mother of our 2 wonderful children, our son Lee and daughter Zara. Lee, now 28 and 6'4". As a child, he was very astute as well. His tenacity and thirst for learning was unrivaled. In his GCSEs, he got 11 A stars. In his A-levels, he got 5 A's. He went on to university in London, London School of Economics, where he got a first with honours in maths and economics. In his last year of university, he was headhunted by one of the major banks in Canary Wharf, and he went to work there. When he was 25, he was headhunted again by another bank in London, and he went there as vice president. Quite an achievement for 25. A year later, he turned his back on the banking world and he went to live and work in New York for an extreme sports company as a business analyst. All this time, he was working on projects for his own business, which he's just started 2 months ago. He now has 5 employees and over $500,000 of investment. Now, Lee was a hard act to follow, obviously, for our daughter Zara. But she stepped up to the plate and did really well with her academic achievements. She went on to the University College of London and gained a degree in geography. She is now a teacher at a very good school in St John's Wood in London. In fact, the school is that good, Paul McCartney's grandchildren go there. In her spare time, she enjoys cooking, she likes to travel, and has been all over the world. She also likes to keep herself fit and run. Just last year, both her and my wife embarked on the London Moonwalk, which is a charity event where thousands of women descend on London. They walk the length of a marathon, but it's through the night. As you can imagine, the daunting task of walking 26 miles through the night with sleep deprivation and achieving that goal at the end of it is quite some achievement. They both completed the course and raised a lot of money for cancer charity, so I'm extremely pleased with them both. Thank you for listening. Paul Smallwood.